in to return?
Well, I would go back to Real Madrid if they asked me. So he's got great affinity with the club. First of all, as a player, and then as a coach. You know, to win 3 Champions Leagues consecutively is an absolutely incredible feat. Something we may never see ever again. So he obviously got that little bit of a break that he needed because it's very demanding to be a manager, and never mind a manager at one of the biggest.
And he whets the appetite for the season ahead. Wonder if Gareth Bale's watching. Back from their summer holidays and raring to go, your commentators are former Tottenham striker Terry Gibson and Sam Matterface.
Thank you very much, Selina. And if he is watching from somewhere, he'll be well within his rights to think to himself, why can't Real Madrid give me a free transfer? The 13 times European champions have recently been rated by Forbes as the most valuable football team in the world. It's Tottenham Hotspur, though, who most eyes will be focused on, and on new signing Tanguy Ndombele, who was Tottenham Hotspur's sole summer signing, if you factor in the fact that Jack Clarke has gone back to Leeds United on loan for the season. Hugo Lloris has missed most of the Asia tour with tonsillitis, but he is back in the squad for this tournament. But Paolo Gazzaniga retains his place in goal. Danny Rose is back at left back, and he will have to contend with the likes of new signing Hazard, Lucas Vazquez and Rodrigo, the young 18-year-old who comes into the squad this summer. Huge outlay from Santos of £40 million. Has been well and truly out this summer at the Bernabeu, well over £250 million.
New players that have joined Real Madrid.
And that's a poor back pass from Vertonghen, and very quickly Gazzaniga is called into action. He dealt with it well, and Spurs trying to spark a quick counter-attack. Something that Real Madrid will be wary of.
Shinzada, he has come back, returned to Real Madrid and joins Real Madrid, slightly out-conditioned, slightly overweight.
It's a good line. Certainly looked that way. Atletico were up 5-0 at half-time.
Well, they should.
Options have been limited. This is Rose in towards the near post, and Harry Kane might be in. There was certainly a sniff.
It looks promising for Tottenham Hotspur. Every time they go forward, it looks like it's going to be an end product. The delivery into the penalty area this time comes from Danny Rose. The mistake from Rafael Varane. That
Hotspur hasn't materialised yet. One foot playing at right.
Two wider players, Vazquez and Rodrigo. At the moment, Hazard is playing almost as a centre forward alongside Benzema.
Right. So, is taken by Lamela and Ndombele. Marcelo being chased by Harry Kane here. Tottenham again coming forward. This is Christian Eriksen. And he's had his suitors too over the course of the last few months. He himself said he might well fancy something different soon enough.
He's occupying a similar position for Tottenham today as Eden Hazard is doing to Tottenham Hotspur.
Mauricio Pochettino said yesterday he'd been tossing and turning Real Madrid team, and they may well need it. They have lost their habit of winning games. They haven't won a match in regular. Temperatures running high on the pitch. Moussa Sissoko particularly guilty. He's still got some fitness training to do.
I hate to be too critical, but yeah, I think there is actually. I hadn't noticed it.
Okay. Kicked off, and here comes Son. He spotted the run of Eric Lamela. Benzema. Toni Kroos from distance. Took a deflection on the way through. It's away for the first Real Madrid corner of the game.
It's ambitious from Toni Kroos.
And corner kick. Gazzaniga didn't come for that. Marcelo may have popped up and hit a hand.
Pochettino. In terms of the left back position, possibly you could argue the right back position as well. We heard Paul Clement saying that they hadn't.
After Ndombele's pass onto Rose. Son waiting. Took a deflection off Varane. Only half cleared. Eventually it might have gone behind for a corner. Keylor Navas had to come to Real Madrid's rescue.
Season is an opportunity for
Well, Harry Kane has got an opportunity here, and he's gone past the goalkeeper and scored as Harry Kane more than often does. A mistake at the back by Real Madrid, and that started with Hazard in midfield. Marcelo not sure enough with his touch. Harry Kane certainly was, and Tottenham have the lead.
Well, just going to make the point, it's important pre-season for the managers to look at their options. This is one option that Pochettino doesn't have to look anywhere else for. Who's going to score the goals for?
Carvajal trying to get it infield towards Carvajal. Now Kroos. Carvajal wants it back again. Took a deflection, it'll be another.
Hotspur does put the pressure on Zidane.
Here's Kane again. And it's stopped this time rather routinely by Keylor Navas. Again, Tottenham quicker and sharper. And there's space for Harry Kane. And he's found him. It's Harry Kane. Up a problem.
See Lamela afforded so much time there to get his head up, to pick out the pass to Harry Kane. Varane should have intercepted it.
That's the biggest issue, isn't it? The lack of intensity, the lack of closing down, the lack of drive and desire to get him. Here's Eden Hazard trying to speed in between the centre-back and the right full-back, one Foyt. Rodrigo. Hazard out towards the right, finding Benzema. It's Benzema. And it was a thunderous drive from Real Madrid's top scorer last campaign.
I thought the initial chance again was going to go the way of Eden Hazard, that type of run.
Here's Harry Kane. Oh, that took a rather powerful deflection. He's gone behind and away for another corner. A real cruncher on the edge of the box.
Yep, good first touch from Lamela. Drops his shoulder, gets the ball away. You can see he's upended there by Marcelo.
Pele's effort. That's for Tottenham trying to steer it in.
It's classic Real Madrid, isn't it? Toni Kroos, the player responsible for picking up Jan Vertonghen at the far post. Look at that.
Rodrigo to Benzema and now to Marcelo. Kroos. This is Modric. Vasquez waiting for the cross. All a little bit pedestrian from Real Madrid. Overplaying. Sends Rodrigo. Disappointment for the teenager. It was well crafted. It certainly appeared that way. Who will play in tomorrow's final. There is no extra time. Rodrigo still going down that right-hand side, this time colliding with Benzema. Space for Vinicius Junior. They go towards Ramos instead. Attempts to be more consistent by a swelling transfer kitty. They signed a new 40 million.
Sergio Aurier is another player for Spurs that's not available today. Ben Davis talks about the pushing forward on this occasion. The ball clipped in. It does appear he was trying to knock the ball back across
Last week. Been linked.
Problem area in the full-back positions. Two good players to